Hi, Real Women of Philadelphia. This is Marisa Raponi signing in from Toronto, Ontario. Look at this weather. The last time I was standing out here, it was a beautiful spring day, and I was showing you my chives. It's freezing out here. It's winter again. We have a saying in Italian, marzo è pazzo. That means March is crazy. This is the middle of April. Hello! I need something comforting. Hi, everyone from Philly. I'm back. A shout out to all the ladies across the province and across Canada. I've been seeing your blogs. They're fabulous. The food is fabulous. I'd like to try all of them, but then I'd have to teach more classes, and I already teach 13 classes a week. That's enough. So as you noticed, the weather outside is just blustery and blurry. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to make something that just is going to warm up the bones, and it's just going to permeate the house with a beautiful scent of cinnamon. So in my springform pan that I sprayed, I have some delicious cinnamon rolls. You know what those taste like, and they really make the house smell beautifully. Very easy recipe. And I'm going to start a little bit backwards. I'm going to start with the crumb topping in the food processor so that I have it clean and I can continue using the other things. So in the food processor, I have half a cup of flour, and I'm going to add half a cup of margarine, and I'm just going to pulse this until I get a lumpy consistency. Put the size of peas. There we go. And now I'm going to add this to my bowl of oatmeal and toffee. You know, I can't make anything that's not that nutritious. I've got to do some nutritious things in with the yummy things. So we'll mix that up later. I want to get every speck of goodness out of here. And if a little bit stays in here, that's okay, because the cheesecake mixture is next. And the cheesecake mixture needs a bit of flour in here. So again, I'm using the same bowl because there's no bacteria in here. So it's very safe. And everything's going to be cooked anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, in this cup I have half a cup of yogurt, light, nutritious, delicious, and where's my Philly? 1 package of Philly. And I'm just going to mix that up together, get it smooth. And I'm just going to add another 8 to that mixture so that it amalgamates. And about 3 tablespoons of sugar, but you can adjust that for taste. And they're going to be scant tablespoons. That means less than a tablespoon, because I don't want it too sweet. And the yogurt has sugar itself, and there's going to be a surprise in this filling. So to that, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. This is homemade vanilla. I made this with vanilla pods and some vodka. Well, most of the vanilla does have alcohol in it, so I used my own. And I'm going to mix this up again. I can already smell the cinnamon coming out from the cinnamon rolls. Oh, and 1 tablespoon of flour. That helps bind all the mixture together. And that's it. I'm going to put my finger inside where the blade is, and I'm just going to spoon out all the mixture, making sure I get all of it. Look how delicious that looks. The scent of vanilla. So I've just finished putting all my cream cheese mixture inside my springform pan. And now I'm going to add my surprise. The apples, cinnamon, and brown sugar. Imagine the delight when someone cuts into this and they get a big mouthful of apples, warm cheesecake, spongy, cinnamon rolls. It's just going to be so enlightening on this chilly day. Even my cats are bored today. That's how bad it is, because they don't want to go outside. I don't want to miss any goodness from this. Let me get a little bit of syrup that the sugar caused to the apples. Okay, now I'm going to use the same spoon to do the topping. I'm going to add a little bit more cinnamon just so that it permeates everywhere. I just love cinnamon. This is one of my favorite spices next to chocolate. But on a day like today, I want my cinnamon. It's cozy, it's warm, and I'm just going to sprinkle this liberally over the top. And this is actually not going to go into the fridge, so you can eat it warm. The house is just going to smell so inviting and warm. And I want some of the apples to peek through so that people know what they're going to get. And that's it. I'm going to use the icing sugar that came with the cinnamon rolls on top to drizzle on afterwards, but I'm also going to show you a nice sauce. So come on over with me over to the stove. And I'm going to put this in a 375 oven at 375 for about 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, I'm going to check it and make sure that it's cooking properly. But of course, always check it, make sure that it's browning carefully. And I'm just going to get a saucepan to make the cafe au lait cream that goes with the cinnamon rolls. So in a medium-sized saucepan, I'm going to heat up 2.5 cups of milk. 1 pouch of vanilla pudding. And this is not the cooking vanilla, but this is the instant vanilla, but I want to cream everything and warm it up. 1 big teaspoon, a tablespoon of coffee granules. And 1/2 cup of cream cheese. And I'm just going to mix the two together. Get my little handy dandy little whisk. And it doesn't need any more sugar because the sugar is already inside the pudding mix. And I really relax when I see this filly melting. It's just a nice quick process, but I know it's going to be rich and ooey gooey. And take a look at how brown this cafe au lait is coming. Yum. And I'm just going to stand here and watch this melt. And I'll check back with you in a few minutes. See you soon. So, my coffee crumb cake is ready. Oh, boy, does this ever smell good. Here's the icing from the cinnamon rolls that I used. And I'm just sprinkling it on top. Come closer, take a look. And you can pour as much or as little as you want, and you don't have to be neat. It's going to melt anyway. It's only been cooling 10 minutes, this cake. It does not have to go into the fridge. Look at this silky cafe au lait. And if there's some possibility that there's leftovers, you can put this in your pudding bowls and enjoy it cold. But right now, I am going to enjoy this warm. I had a hard week. I deserve this. Let's see what this comes out like. Oh, I can hear how soft the Philly cream cheese is on the inside. And it just comes off beautifully. Oh, look at it. Oh my goodness, it's so sticky. Sticky and warm. My kids are standing behind this camera looking at me eating. And Christian is dying to come and have a piece, and I'm prolonging. And he's dying. I'm drinking hot chocolate from my daughter's Cinderella cup. Bye everyone from Real Women of Philadelphia. See you again.